Imagine, if you will, a dimension where your favorite YouTube channel uploads 10 out of 10 content and then suddenly stops. Imagine a dimension where this pattern of starting and stopping happened every year, without fail. A dimension where, like a zombie rising from a silent grave, this YouTube channel was revived once again every Halloween. What if I told you that this was no foreign dimension, no Twilight Zone? What if I told you that this dimension was very real, and that you were living in it? Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone between and beyond, welcome to the HalloDeen Zone. Right, hello and welcome back to HalloDeen. It's been a while. Not quite so much of a while if you've been over on the THitup Twitch. I've been streaming a little bit over there if you want to check it out. I'll have the link in the description. I'm going to do a world record speed run as to how fast a THitup video goes into the game. So let's go straight away. We'll just do normal. I'm going to be chatting shit the whole way through. Right. So, to celebrate the new Amnesia coming out, I was going to do a playthrough of the new one. Came out on the 20th of October. But I kind of want to play it and enjoy it first. I don't want to be sitting there kind of chatting shit through the bits. Right, now, I've never played this with a controller before, so I have to remember or figure out the buttons. But yeah, so we're taking a spin of the first Amnesia game. I remember Amnesia, I got into it probably because, as much as it pains me to say it, back when PewDiePie was at his peak cringe, playing a million different custom stories of Amnesia, you know, shouting at barrels and the usual. So it got me into frictional games. I ended up playing their Penumbra games, which are very, very good. Amnesia, which was great. Then the sequel of Amnesia, which they gave to the Chinese room to make. It's not just some random room in China, it was a game developer. And Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs was dog shit. So I didn't play that. Well, I played the start of that one and got very bored. Now, or B to open doors. Interesting. Pickup is probably or B as well. Right. I ain't no bitch is probably the main thing I should say. I've played this game a few times now. I always leave a good amount of time after I play it because I don't want to get sick of it. Oh, I'm falling. Oh my god. Oh, help me. I would love to find the sprint button. Right, so we're into the spooky season, as it were. I should probably be very transparent and say that I fucking hate Halloween. Halloween for me usually turns into sitting out the back garden with my dogs as they fucking freak and throw fits over the fireworks. So that's me. Well, I'm having a bit of a tumble. I hope to not spend too long with this game. I would like to get it finished and uploaded before Halloween. We will see how I do and how I fare. It's a long enough game, but I think you can breeze through certain parts of it. Right. I'll get through the boring introduction, which is just you tumbling downstairs for weeks. As we enter the old archives, the other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Oh, to be young. Oh, to be hitting your mates with rocks. Spooky. So, what's the gimmick of this game? It's a spooky game. There's a monster chasing you. Standing in the dark too long. You see the way it's very... Oh my god, there's spooky things happening. You have a sanity meter in the game. And your sanity slowly dips when you're standing in the dark or when you see spooky things like those doors bursting open. The lower your sanity, the more spooky stuff happens. If I can pick this up, please. And X is my lantern. So you have a lantern to kind of fight off the dark. Your lantern has a limited amount of oil in it, which you can refill at certain intervals, either by picking up things. So the whole time in this game you are being pursued by some sort of unknown force, and you have no memory of how you got here, and you slowly piece it back together. There's a carton of oil. Carton.
19th of August,
Flagon?
1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be
I've been there.
Daniel.
I haven't.
I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
So for some reason, good old Danny boy here has chosen to drink some potion, which makes him forget everything he has done and gives him amnesia, as it were. As a result, you now pick up after drinking said potion. You have no idea why, but you have a note from your former self asking you to go down to the inner sanctum of this castle and kill Alexander of Brandenburg. So the game is us figuring out, why do we want to kill this guy? Is he that much of a cunt? Oh, also you're being chased by a big scary monster called the Shadow. Oh, now I can finally run. Whoa. So we get little flashes like this.
Inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
I don't know why he says that like it's a big shock. Like castles have basements all the time. Right, obstacle 1. We have this big fucking fleshy scrotum in our way. And we have to get rid of it. I don't remember if there's a particular order you have to do these rooms, but you get certain, like, I don't know if you'd call them hubs, like this. And there's all these little branching rooms off from them. Oh, he doesn't want me to go this way either. That's fine. No worries. No worries. I think upstairs is the last one. I have a brief memory. Wine cellar, laboratory. I remember having to do one of these and then finding out that you need to do the other one before you do this one. We'll do the wine cellar, fuck it. That's what it is. Okay, we need a key. Time for the laboratory. And voila, travelling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with the neglect of family. Okay, very spooked by some whistling owl. There's your trademark spooky hall. Ooh! Yeah, fuck that. I don't give a shit. Wine cellar. If this is the place I remember it is. Oh no, it's not. That's a cunt of a thing.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
One day I will turn. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. Kind of bad. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. That's what they all say. I believe those are the save points. Note. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae, so I know what all this means. I don't know what all this means. Right, I have to go and get the things from the wine cellar. Wine cellar's locked, so I have to go up to the other place. That's a very light box. Shit. Right, you're seeing the way things go in here. So you go to one room, you can't do that room, you have to go to the other room, but the other room is locked, so we have to go find the key up in this room. Blah 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 blah. Woman! Can't go there. Can't go there. The archives. Oh, there's a down and an up. Archives. What's down here? Oh, there isn't two. Okay. Archives it is. Now here's the fun thing about having played this game before, but not recent enough to remember everything. The archives is evoking terror in my heart, and I do not remember why.